YouTube, the finals. 2 teams left alive in the tournament. The top 2 from the previous 3 rounds move on to the final. I put on a tournament, 32 players entered, only 8 of them are left in. And they have one final speed run to get to the end. This is a singular speedrunning round. Instead of playing on Ascension 10, they're playing on Ascension 0. All that matters is that they win. Anything that they do is on the table. They can play any character, they can play anything. They just need to finish the game. That's all that matters. A speed run, 4 players, and they were unaware of what this was going in. They had no idea what the modifiers were. All they knew is that they had to get to the end as fast as possible. Who's going to be the team that wins? I already know because the tournament was like a week ago. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the content. Mwah. Welcome back, everybody. We're back from the Red Bull replay. Shout out to Red Bull once again for sponsoring the show, as well as Kettlehead Popcorn. We got 2 teams left. I can tell you what those 2 teams are. And in a minute, we're going to drag them both into a call together. We're going to let them know what round 4 is. The 2 teams that have made it into the finals is Ascension 11 in first place. It is Jackie's team with the Ham, Azap, and the... Who's there? Why am I blanking? Multibrad. He's like my closest friend. I love him. Oh my God, Multibrad, don't fucking... it's late, okay? I've been here for too long. I'm sorry. And the second team is one of the guys that helped me design the tournament. Box's team, VM Services team, the Box Ruli Live. So maybe a little bit shush on that one. But he helped me a lot because he really likes doing large events, as you guys know, for TFT. So he helped me with like a lot of the last second rules and stuff like that, and making sure the teams were fun and everything. So shout out to Box. But his team is also in the finals. Again, they're playing for a Mega Crit box, as well as a box of Kettlehead Popcorn. We can see the standings here. Ascension 11 in Box Ruli in first and second place is honestly really far in first and second place. Goon Platoon got 3rd place. Smash Bros, who trained 0, got 4th place. One in the chat of Scooters is greater than Frost. Crazy that I am at least in 6th place if that team is better than me. Bomb Squad picking up 6th place again. They also practiced 0, so that's really incredible that they didn't get last. Elephant Sanctuary is in 7th place, and finally the Big Cats, no one is surprised, is in 8th place. Yeah,
they did a good job.
Yeah, but they had Dreads on their team, so it's like, you know, it's Raffle can only carry so hard. It's just is what it is. It's unfortunate, but after all of that, remember, it no longer matters. The points no longer matter. This is going to be a head-to-head match where all that matters is winning this round. So basically, think of everybody back on an even playing field. And by everybody, I mean the 2 teams. And I believe, production, are we ready to jump into that call, or do we need another minute? We are ready. Cool, let's go. Hello.
Yeah, we mulliganed that shit.
Hello.
Into triple silent plus necrobot.
Hello, friends.
Hello, everybody.
Are you ready?
We're live.
We are
Hello, best
here, and I am here to tell you what the round 4 is. Before I do, does anybody have a guess? What's the guess?
I imagine it's clicking some of those extra modifiers on the...
Yeah, an all red modifier.
Just click every single one.
See, I
They're so
wanted
far
to
off.
kill the Act 1 boss with.
See, I could have done that to you, right? But I know that by this point into the tournament, you're probably a little bit tired, right? We've been here for 4.5 hours. So you guys...
Rock, paper, scissors.
And I know that it's actually genuinely impressive that the team with 3 Europeans made it all this way, because it's like 2 a.m. your time. So shout out to all of you guys.
We can do this all day. We're ready to go.
Yeah, shout out to you guys, seriously.
You know what? Change the rules. Make them stay up until 5 a.m.
So the final seed...
That's my normal TV schedule. No debuff.
The final seed, if you guys had watched my stream, you guys all do, you're big fans, is of course OM. You know that. OM is the seed. But this seed is just both of you left standing. It is played on Ascension 0. And the only thing that matters is crossing the finish line in a faster time. That's all that matters.
Oh.
It is a genuine speed run on Ascension 0. You can save and quit.
Okay.
You can restart as much as you want. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is you pressing the final button with this lower amount of time. Obviously, if you abandon a run and then you start a new one, that will be accounted into your second run, right? Like if you spent 5 minutes on a run, you'd have +5. You get it. So Any questions before we get in?
We play any character we want.
Play anybody you want. You can play all 4 Ironclads. I don't care.
Can we talk in our teams a little bit before we go straight in?
We'll give you 3 minutes.
Okay. What a reveal.
All
So
right,
after so many rounds of Ascension 10, it's almost easy to forget just how many multipliers we have. So from the top of my head, instead of 2 bosses at the end, only
Just
one. They only have to prepare for 1.
Here's the
It
thing.
might not be an easy.
I don't know anything about this seed either. This seed was auctioned off. Because I'm burning a lot of money to pay for this tournament because this production team is fucking awesome, but they cost fucking money. Shit. And so I auctioned off 5 gifted subs, and somebody got to add a name of the seed into a marbles race. And they could add as many seeds as they wanted, as many times as they wanted. And they ended up with the final marble that won was Ohm. It was about 50 different entries. So 50 times 5 is how many my chat entered, and it ended up at Ohm. So
That person's making history now.
Yeah, everybody that donated for it, and I really do appreciate it. This has been an absolute blast, but it is not fucking over. We are about to have a blitz. I imagine that this is going to be 10 to 15 minutes long. They are going to be blasting through it, and we are starting here in just a minute. In just over 60 seconds, I got the clock up on my side monitor, 1.5 minutes. It is going to be
so what's letting us go through this so fast, other than the fact that there's 1 fewer boss at the end? Enemies hit less hard. They have less HP. People can carry more potions. They no longer start with a stupid curse that damages their economy and turn.
They can play what they're comfortable with.
Yeah, they also don't have any restrictions, as well as more upgraded cards, right? More campsites for upgrades. I forgot if that one got changed. As well as cheaper shops. Well, there's just a variety of things that they now don't have to worry about. Like in normal any percent speedrun, they can now quite literally YOLO it. They don't care if 3 people die.
One second, I'm hearing that one of the teams may need to take an extra minute because their game crashed. So if production can just tell the other team to maybe hold off for a second and not start the seed, since we still have another 45 seconds. But yeah, for those that are asking, you can save and quit, you can restart. There's no loss of points. There's no point scoring at all. It is simply just whoever finishes faster. That is all that matters.
And we will not have to really guess anything, since we will be having both teams start at the same time. If they are close to the finishing line, we will know in real time. We will only be looking at 2 different screens maybe at a time. It's going to be so much easier to notice what's going on. The only thing that's really going to throw us off is just the absolute sheer speed at which decisions are going to be made, right?
Yeah.
How would you compare Ascension 20 to Ascension 0 in the base game?
Oh, it looks like we're good to go. It looks like both teams are starting. Looks like there's maybe just 2 seconds behind on BoxBox this time, but that is a-okay. That's a rounding error at the end of this. At the end of the day.
Box.
Yeah, I mean, just spam cards as much as possible. Obviously, everybody's playing the Ironclad, but they do have 1 silent on their team. Maybe looking for a flanking, maybe just trying to get weakening so nobody takes any amount of damage. But honestly, you really just don't even have to worry about damage. And like normally when you're playing in co-op, you're playing, you know, hey, I got vulnerable. Hey, I got this. Like, make sure we play this first. Right now, it's just go. It's okay if you play a strike before a vulnerable right now, because it is just play your fucking cards, click on the fucking buttons, and you can see the BoxBox's team is out of the first floor a little bit faster.
Tag team
it's
was
the League
picked.
of Legends players and the TFT players that have to have a higher APM maybe is the buff. They get the sword almost immediately, so if they can find some elites, they'll get some damage, but it doesn't look like they fucking care. Looks like they're trying to take the easiest pass possible, because again, on Ascension 0-1, there are less elites on the map. Right? Remember, Ascension 1 is more elites, but also the fact that the elites just take more time. And maybe with how easy Ascension 0 is, sorry to everybody that struggles at winning on Ascension 0,
in multiplayer, it's arguably even easier. Like,
right. Yeah. So the way the multiplayer works is 4-player is easier than 3-player. 3-player is easier than 2-player. So in 4-player multiplayer on Ascension 0, I think that you could probably play with your monitor turned off and still win. Like it is that easy. And you can see that the Hams team is still just neck in neck with them. They're starting the same fight that they're getting through. They're actually taking the same path. So
they picked a really nice card as well in the shackles, which absolutely demolishes the strength of a enemy in a particular turn, making it even easier for everybody else to don't even care about blocking.
Yeah, and you can see that BoxBox did take tag team, which does make it a little bit faster. Ooh, we get to the hyper confusing 8-box where you can see every single player's camera, every single move that they're making. You got BoxBox up in the top right. They're fighting the double. Why didn't they keep this to be named the Jawworm? I don't really like Niblet as a name. It just is. it doesn't roll off the tongue well. I like Jawworm a lot better. And also people said that I look like the Jawworm. So maybe looking like this is better because they kind of look like Toothless the Dragon. Okay, never mind. I like them better now. I'd rather look like this because Toothless is rather cute.
These fights are largely
Nibbit.
determined by
Oh yeah, because
draw
it's like Nibbit in the
luck,
butt.
right?
What did you say? Sorry.
I think like these early fights that are still in the easy pool, the first 3 in the first act, are all basically just draw as many attacks as you can, get lucky,
spam,
don't draw
spam,
5
spam.
defend. And
Yeah.
you see that they are taking 999, like they really do not care.
Boxbox
They
picked up
will
a
heal.
headbutt so that he can bring back his tag team. He can Meow's Fury back his tag team. He can headbutt back his tag team. He's just the guy who's going to be the guy that makes other people go guy. That's his thing. And it looks like they veered off on slightly different paths. Ascension 11 went for a second shot, I believe. Oh, no!
Oh,
wait,
no!
the frame loss at all 3 people fighting over a relic. Oh, my God.
Will this?
That
Oh,
could
this is
slow
such
you down
a.
incredibly. Yeah, you can see
That's
the
such an
synergy between Ascension
unfortunate thing
11
to see.
not fighting over a relic. Shockwave immediately clicked. That's a goated card there for sure, just to be able to set up a lot of damage. Yeah, that is definitely a time loss. Luckily, they can afford it right now. They're slightly out ahead.
It's so funny too because they fought over the marbles, which literally doesn't matter who has it because it applies to all enemies anyway.
I think that there was.
Now they had a misunderstanding on which path to follow, and they also had to do a luck draw.
Oh my God,
to
this
go
is the
left
problem
or
with going
right.
fast. But yeah, no, it is everybody was trying to take one for the team there. They were all taking the relic that is, oh, you can take that. No, you can take that,
And bam.
Yeah.
But look at them, they're so neck and neck. It's actually kind of incredible.
Yeah,
They
this
are
is
maybe
quite literally neck and neck. And you can
5 seconds
see
apart.
they're saying to not go for any elites. They're saying avoid difficult fights at all costs. What?
Wait, that's not the case though. We do see an elite here.
Oh, they've actually opted into taking the fight. Wait.
Honestly,
be
maybe
a
start
major
using some
throw
of those
here.
potions.
I mean, they're dealing incredible amounts of damage, so it really might not matter at the end of the day.
Oh, that whirlwind, if it could come right now.
Oh, and then the
Oh, it's
whirlwind.
just-
Not quite enough damage yet, but they're definitely, they're going to burn through that quite quickly. I don't imagine
I
it'll...
have a strong feeling that these potions that are being held onto should be thrown, man. Like, you need to speed this up. The obvious advantage of doing an elite is that you get some more extra gold, slightly higher chance to get a rare card, correct me if I'm wrong, and the relic, right?
Yeah. It's pretty much it. So they're just trying to see if like this relic is a little bit more worth it. You can see that they have taken slightly different relics, and yeah, like you said, those potions should be used because he got an extra one there. It's a waste
Ascension
of
11 has found a dominate.
Yeah, which could speed them up at the later portions of the fight.
Yep.
But the Boo Rocks Live box is they already have 53 vulnerable, and if they have a singular dominate on their team, it's going to be a lot of damage. They're up to 106 vulnerable. This is their specialty. This is what got them through round 2, where they applied up to 4,000 vulnerable on the enemy. They're already down to a quarter health, whereas Ascension 11 is just now starting the final boss.
Wait, oh my God! We see throwing axe being upgraded in favor of something else. What am I missing here? I mean, is it more consistent damage?
Ooh, the bash and the break there is going to be really important for BoxBox. Absolutely goated. He already had the bash upgraded too, so it upgrades to 1 mana, apply 7 vulnerable. Insane amount of damage, insane amount of vulnerable, and they're already pathing out to once again dodge everything. Just go, 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 go. Nothing matters except moving forward. That is all that matters. That is it.
We see some of the other staple picks that we've seen before, such as Thrash, which can also break up some of the other cards to add insane damage to its base as well. And look at that. They are done with this beetle on basically turn 2. Wait, can they break through this massive amount of block?
I don't think it will be a problem. And even if they take the damage, it's Ascension 0. You heal fully at the end of the act. Ooh, the bridge. This could cost a little bit of health, but no, immediately gets the card that they want. I wonder if the bridge is less detrimental in lower Ascension, where oh my God, another Molten Fist. Oh my God, they know how to manipulate the game out of its mind. They know exactly what they're doing. There's not a chance in hell that they make a flub now.
Nothing too creative here. We see another arcade to picked.
BoxBox is kind of stalling here at this shop. He's kind of...
Innate on the 7
on the-
vulnerable was worth it, thanks to the royal stamp.
Yeah, innate on the break is insane, and then the tag team as well. If somebody plays a Molten Fist now, it would double it, right? Like there's so much synergy here. Like it's all about just pressing buttons at this point. I think that it doesn't even matter if you take damage. You've got the worm at the end of the act, but like it's not even going to live enough terms to suck you off. Like he's on an SSRI, man. It takes him a while, you know.
It's so unfortunate that the relic that we can see on Ascension side is one that literally is going to have. Oh wait, what? It was just exchange. Oh my goodness. They had the meal ticket, which heals you at shops. Not so important at lower ascensions, but it was changed for I think the serrated tooth, which I believe upgrades skills after you use them.
Upgrades every card in your deck after you use it. Yeah, so upgrades it for the rest of combat. So not all that good.
Not
here.
just skills.
But I mean, even for that, they have a number of extra relics here. Ascension 11 does, and they're only a floor behind right now, effectively, because the next couple of floors in front of them, because they're taking the same path, is literally just 2 campfires in a chest. So it's literally just about clicking through it, which we obviously have seen that Ascension 11 is slightly better at doing than BoxBox's team. Because
they dealt with that hunter really quick. This is the pool of fights that gets a little tougher after the initial 2, and they still managed to do an outrageous amount of damage and get rid of it really quickly. And a corrupted enchantment. What
are they going to put it on?
Maybe a mango so that it can be thrashed, but I don't know if thrash really takes that attack.
At this point, they're mocking the Spire, really. It's quite strong here. The Dominates are getting massively upgraded, though. I mean, look at Ascension 11. They're really not far behind. They're now into that hunter-killer fight, and they probably can burn it down just as quickly as Boxru Lee Live. God, I hate their name. Fucking Christ. It's so hard to say.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, they're really catching up. They do need one more turn, it seems, sadly.
Yeah, it's going to see how fast this boss can go down, and you know, whether or not those extra couple of relics that Ascension 11 has gotten is going to matter as we get later and later into this run. But what is later when it's down to the seconds at this point? You know, it's down to just a moment. Is it safe to say
that at this point, both of these teams could probably beat the final boss with their current decks? It seems like it, right?
Probably, yeah. Unless maybe it's Aeon Glass, but again, Aeon Glass is better or worse if you take longer. So it's literally just it's just about spamming these cards at this point. And I mean, you can see that BoxBox's team is just slightly farther ahead now. They finished that. They're. I think they are losing their lead. They are genuinely losing their lead. Will it matter at the end of the day, though? As we start looking at a few more perspectives, we got Darv with the Dusty Tome for Wraith form or the Philosopher's Stone for a little bit of energy. Takes the Wraith form. And then BoxBox is going to go. Honestly, pretty bad choices there for BoxBox. None of them are really going to help in like the speedrunning aspect of it all.
How do we feel about Corruption being picked?
I think it was literally just having to take anything. But no, I think it's honestly going to hurt more than it helps because it's just going to be a dead card when you draw it. He doesn't seem to have any Dark Embraces or Feel No Pains to synergize with it. And you can see, look, if these guys can click through, if Ascension 11 can click through a little bit faster, they can catch up. Let's see what they get from Darv. Through their slightly different decisions. You got an empty cage. Yes, please remove all those attacks. Remove all those strikes. Get him out of the deck. A strike and the defend. I like the idea of that.
They remove an attack and a defend over a curse because right now it just does not matter.
And the curse also exhausts. So if you get into these later fights, it's quite literally better to have that. And then also with the Astrolabe, make sure to never transform a curse because it will just transform into another curse. Unless you don't want to have that specific curse. But yeah.
Yeah, Break doing hard work, like it's doing heavy work right now. It is unfortunate that it's only Boxru Lee service that has the innate vulnerable. That does mean they are less susceptible to a bad turn. But as you mentioned,
I think that might be the difference was the main concern.
Too. Yeah, it's an attack, which means you don't get immediately punished, right? Since we're going into subject. It seems like that's going to set them up for a very, very good start of that final fight. I am a little bit afraid that a little bit of bad luck on Ascension 11 side could make their early game nasty. Not nasty enough to die, but nasty enough to take 1 or 2 extra turns. And even if they are on equal ground, they are a few seconds behind, right? We are looking at floor 34 versus floor 35.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, they are one floor behind. They are literally one floor behind still. It's just a little bit. You were just waiting for any sort. Like they're going at the same pace. It's just one car might be drafting off the other one. It's so neck and neck, and that just shows the power of both of these teams throughout this entire competition. That they are in this spot for a reason. They are all extremely competent players that know exactly what they're doing, and to be in this position and still be performing at the exact same just meant you were meant to be here. You know, it's
the performances for the Sims have been generally incredible, and they've especially Box's team did an amount of damage that I think was unmatched by anybody else.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling about the decision to bring that different character, to bring a silent? So far, it doesn't seem to have hurt them.
Yeah, I think they were like kind of confident with the ability to just have 3 ironclads be enough vulnerable to be able to like do some dominate scaling. Oh, some misclicks on the side of Ascension 11. Oh my god, and they're fighting over a relic. Oh my god, the time loss. But yeah, it's the fact that God, I lost my train of thought because they were doing that. But yeah, the silent it might just give you that flanking. I think if they were wanting to find the flanking, that it would just shoot them into the goddamn stratosphere in terms of damage and being able to one-shot enemies.
Now, is there anywhere where these folks could gain a little bit of time? Can they scratch it off anything? Is there any maybe?
Yeah, I think if they get a better draw in the Act 3 boss, because remember, all of these teams are wanting to do a similar, or both of these teams are wanting to do something similar, where they're building up a bunch of vulnerable, getting dominate. But if you kill the test subject, or you don't get your dominates early on in the test subject, and you have to stall out a few extra turns, whereas the other team, Ascension 11, that's in behind right now, it could give them an opportunity to catch up, or because they're taking a slightly different path, they might get different options and different things. Right now, they are on the same floor, even though Box Really Live is ending that floor. For being a normal fight, it looks like finally these extra relics, these extra enchantments. I mean, you see that lighter that they have is just adding up into being just slightly more. It does look like, though, that because Box Really Live went to the left, they get a guaranteed shop, whereas Azap's team is going to be having to do 1 extra combat. So maybe that was a little negative on the pathing, honestly.
I did see a Conflagration be picked, which is a card that attacks 4 times, multiplying your stem by 4. And as you mentioned, the lighter, if I'm not mistaken, adds a little bit of damage to any card that's enchanted, right? And we have a few of those.
Yeah. Got to be clicking faster than that. Here they go.
Let's take it. Oh,
click through. You can get to the boss.
Oh my god.
Box Really Live is currently starting the first phase of the boss, but again, if they kill it too fast, they could not gain as much strength. Upgrading whatever, it doesn't really matter. Get into that boss. They're just seconds behind here. It could be either team has this. Going to be popping all the potions, going to be seeing what you could get. Gets a Hellraiser, gets a Dark Embrace. But like at the end of the day, is your deck too good? Do you not need to be doing this? You know,
Ascension
double dominate on turn 1 for Azap. This could be the difference maker. He's playing 1,000 cards.
They're just seconds behind. Do you think they know how close they are?
They're actually neck and neck here. This might come to a Red Bull replay where we see the checkered flag, because again, remember, we are going off the in-game timers. So even if we see a team cross the finish line, we have to verify with their in-game timers who is in first at the end of the day. Oh my god, they went to an extra turn because again, like I said, they didn't have enough damage. And one team is onto the Fiki Act 3 or Stage 3 of this boss. But again, it is intangible this turn. We're not going to be killing right now. So we just need to stop playing shit and press end turn.
Stop playing cards!
Just take some damage, man. It's okay. They made the guy really small so you can barely see him. Stacking up the vulnerable once again. Here it goes. On paper, it looks like Ascension 11 might have it. They do. It's literally done. You can see their timers. It's 3, 2, 1. That is going to be Ascension 11 with a 3-second victory. And now I have to send 3 fucking boxes of popcorn to the Europe. God fucking damn it, man.
Damn it. That's going to set us back financially to a point where we will never recover.
Chat, can I get 5 more gifted, please? Holy shit. A genuine 3-second buzzer beater. That is insane. They were behind the entirety of the round.
There is no way.
And then right at the
What a
last second, they to
comeback,
win
man.
by
What a
3
comeback.
seconds.
Can you
Congratulations to
believe that we
Ascension
were
11.
3 seconds away from having a tie? What would have happened, man? You would have made me stay up
Oh
longer
my
than 3
God.
a.m.
Yeah, if they had a tie, I was gonna fucking lose my shit. We would have had to just play another one, honestly. But that is insane. Yeah, W. The fact that the Ham bullshitted his way into this tournament. I can't keep saying it. He deserves to be here at the end of this. I mean, he proved his skill at the end of this time. That is insane.
Absolute gaming athlete behavior right there. Amazing job. I think everyone that wasn't on your radar is absolutely worth dropping a follow for. I know some of these streamers. I think they're really, really talented. They are good at more than one game. You're going to widen a little bit your social circles if you get to make some friends in some of these communities.
Yeah, absolutely. That is holy. Oh my God.
How are you feeling, Frost? We're here.
It's over. You know, it's over. Go follow all these streamers, by the way, before you click off and you go masturbate for the 4th time today. It's just really important that this was an event that was not only about me putting on an event in, you know, whatever. It was about bringing all these streamers together, hopefully people making some new friends, you guys finding some new content creators that might not be a Slay the Spire main to watch. Go follow everybody if you liked somebody, if they were funny. Holy shit. I do want to talk to the winning team, though, if we can get dragged in there.
Let's have a moment.
Hello.
Bro, honestly, I felt like I was lagging the whole run. I was slow at the start, bro.
You guys were behind most of the run, too.
Yeah.
You took that extra elite in Act 1, and that set you like a 2-floor deficit for like the entirety of it. But luckily, you know what cost them?
I got dominated with it. It's scaled, you know?
They fought more times than you did for relics.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't we fight for
Yeah,
relics?
and they had a 3-way rock paper scissors in Act 1 for a bag of marbles.
Oh, not a 3-way.
For a bag of marbles,
No.
a relic that literally didn't
It's a
matter.
neutral relic.
Yeah,
It's a neutral relic.
yeah. So
Oh,
incredible,
man.
Holy shit.
incredible.
Unreal.
That is.
What a finish.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Isn't
worth
that a
it to staying
powerful
up this late
lesson?
now, right?
You should not fight with your friends. That
Yeah.
will cost you a bunch of popcorn crates and boxes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, horrible.
Oh my gosh. That's so awesome.
Congratulations, guys. You did absolutely incredible. I've been glued
Yeah, and
to my seat, man.
Again, like we didn't know if this final round was going to be a banger idea or not, and the fact that it came down to a genuine buzzer beater, like checkered flag replay in this. Oh my God. Holy shit.
That's awesome,
Well
man.
played.
Yo, big ups to you guys for running the whole thing, by the way.
Yeah,
It's been
praise
sick.
me. Give me it all. Yes.
Great event. Great event. Now where's our popcorn? Can we-
Yes, no,
Great,
seriously.
great
If, yeah, send me a DM with your address. I'll forward it over to the Mega Crit team. I know, Jackie, you've already gotten a box, right?
Mhm.
Yeah? What Actually, does that we mean? both have, haven't we? There's
Yeah,
two of us
you
who
two have already gotten
already.
boxes. So if you have somebody else that you want to send those boxes to, feel free to let me know. If you want to send it to another Spire content creator or somebody else or a friend of yours or anybody you want, just let us know where you want it. Or you can have a second one. You can also have a second one. Be selfish. I don't care.
Yeah, or I could get it and then give it away to someone in chat.
True.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Actually
Yeah,
true.
give
A
it that
reason to
way.
go follow
That's a great idea.
those
Yeah, yeah.
streamers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you
Yeah,
want to
that's
do
a
the
great
giveaway and we send it to whoever you give away so you don't have to accept the shipping and then have to resend it out, you know, you can do the giveaway and we'll
Yeah.
just,
Cool.
I'll just have them send
Just
it from
mute their
place.
stream when you watch them. They will be munching on popcorn for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, it is going to be a lot of. Anyways, congratulations again, guys. Absolutely fantastic shit. Yeah, I hope it was worth it to stay up this late. Yeah, seriously, thank you.
It was really fun.
Oh,
Thank
heck
you.
yeah.
That
That
was
was so super worth it.
Sweet,
great event.
Amazing.
Smooth running.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Thanks, guys.
sweet.
Hey, and Frock,
Yeah.
thank
Sleep
you for
well,
putting this all
everybody.
together.
Absolutely,
And all the people that worked for you to do this.
Yeah.
So hats off to all of them.
GG.
absolutely, sweet. Peace out, guys.
Incredible teammates. Bye-bye.
Holy man, holy. Ots has not joined me back up in the other channel, but I'm up here all by myself, sitting alone. Oh, hey, Ots.
Hey, what's up?
Dude,
I don't think anyone could tell it was all rigged, dude. We did a great job.
we're still alive.
Oh, shit. Well, I couldn't even tell it was rigged.
back again. Nah, dude. Seriously, chat. Thank you everybody that followed the stream today, that subscribed. There was 1,000 fucking subs. Actually, I can tell you, There was 645 subs today. Thanks. Because I didn't think a single fucking one of you. Thank you to Otts for showing up. Thank you to every single competitor. People that showed up the last second. Down to Paparotto, that was the last person that was invited literally less than a week ago. Thank you to all the production staff. You got Garrett, Isaac, Bittersweet, Fragouts, probably 1,000 people. Thank you to the couple of community members that were literally in my community. And yesterday I said, hey, who doesn't have a life and wants to join in and make a few bucks being observers? They were in the back end production. They literally an hour before the event, they were dragged into a call and told, hey, this is your job. You're a certified or a glorified scene switching robot. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow at my normal time to go over everything, to look at more Red Bull replays. I'll do a little bit of that. If you missed any of the action, we're going to be uploading 4 different videos of all of the different rounds. Don't know how quite we're going to do that yet, but yeah, shout out to everybody that helped out. I'm probably forgetting somebody at this point. Shout out to Mika Miba. Every single graphic you've seen on the stream, every single overlay,
So
every single
beautiful.
piece of artwork has been done exactly by them. They deserve more than anybody else in terms of praise for all of this. Shout out to VM Service again for making the Slay the Relics mod so you can hover over anybody's relics, even though we crashed their website like 10 fucking times and it didn't end up working. Oops, you guys are too much. Be less
The
people,
thought
I
that
guess.
counts.
Yeah. I'm probably missing 1,000 people, but anyways, I will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you again for being here. This was amazing. I'm going to go cry in the shower.
I'm going to bed.
He's an arsonist on a noble quest to escape the wrath of the IRS. He's got conflicting positions in the endless fight for queer folks and